Human growth hormone. If you haven't heard of it yet, you will. Thousands of people are already taking a synthetic form of it and making extraordinary claims about how it makes them feel. Younger, stronger, more mentally alert. It's even become a prescription some doctors are writing for themselves. Now, could this be the miracle drug that you've been waiting for? And if it is, should we all be taking it? Michael Gillen separates the hope from the hype.
You make me feel so young. You make me feel so spring has sprung.
Wouldn't it be great to feel young all your life? To always have the vim and vigor of a 30-year-old, even when you're 60 or 70 and beyond? Well, to a growing number of baby boomers hitting that big 50, the idea of slowing down the clock, maybe even reversing it, is more than just a pipe dream.
The anti-aging protocol includes innovative treatments.
In fact, the internet these days is full of tantalizing ads for rejuvenation therapies, sometimes with before and after pictures. What's more,
the hottest aisle in the bookstore these days is full of books on the theme of, well, anti-aging, with titles like Stopping the Clock, Stop Aging Now, Reversing Human Aging. And along with all these books, there is a growing number of doctors who are calling themselves anti-aging specialists.
One of them runs this stately-looking anti-aging clinic in Las Vegas called Cenogenics. 60-year-old physician Alan Mintz. He credits much of his youthfulness to hormone therapy, especially something called human growth hormone, or HGH, which many are now praising as a fountain of youth.
We are all going to get older. Can we delay or significantly hold back, if you will, the degenerative processes? Absolutely. We have seen fat decrease. We've seen energy increases. We've seen mentation, the ability to function mentally improve. We've seen patients come off of Prozac.
Another doctor who credits her youthfulness to growth hormone is Adrienne Deness, a cosmetic dermatologist and member of a group called the American Academy of Anti-Aging Medicine.
I was turning 40, which I never thought I would admit on camera, and I just felt that it wasn't the same as when I was 30 years old. My memory improved. I was able to concentrate better. I was able to get more things done. Yes.
Did you feel younger? I mean, bottom line, is that what you felt?
In a way, yes. In a way, I felt that I was hiding a much younger body and mind in a body of a 40-year-old woman.
I'm going to listen to your heart and lungs at this point.
Dr. Deness says she now has about 60 patients on HGH, mostly women, like Leslie Vale.
Colors appear brighter, sounds more clear and distinct. I was wearing glasses for reading, and I don't wear them anymore.
Dr. Deness says many of her patients are older men looking for a mental pick-me-up.
Most of them are Wall Streeters, and what they seek from the hormone is an improvement in memory and concentration. In fact, many of them claim that they make a lot more money now than they used to.
It's a substance produced by the pituitary gland at the base of our brain. When we're young, we produce a lot of it. In fact, it's mainly responsible for our adolescent growth spurt. But as we age, our brain produces less and less, so that by the time we're 60, our output is only about half of what it was when we were 30.
What do you think the studies show right now that growth hormone can do versus what it can't do?
I think we can decrease the amount of body fat. Spare tire is clearly going to get better with growth hormone, and I think we can increase the amount of lean body mass.
Improvements in some aspects of their psychological well-being so that the get up and go that got up and went may come back again.
Many of these rejuvenating effects can already be seen in rat studies. For example, when this old rat is placed in a tub of water, he gets a little confused and takes a full 15 seconds to find a hidden platform. But when an equally old rat is injected with a substance that releases growth hormone, the time is cut in half. And in yet another study, HGH-treated rats actually outlived untreated rats.
I feel like I'm in bloom.
Actress and singer Dixie Carter, who's in her 50s, has been taking growth hormone for about a year.
I believe that there is a subtle but definite change in my system from the growth hormone. I attribute the fact that I don't bruise as easily. And there is a change in the shape of my body. I'm sorry.
Like what?
There's just a change in my shape. My shape is nicer, maybe than it's ever been. Stuff is moving around, and that is...
Moving around in all the right places?
Yes, exactly. And that is attributable entirely to the human growth hormone.
I'm wondering if you stop taking growth hormone.
Enough that my husband says,
In some ways, growth hormone is to our bodies what fertilizer is to plants. It makes things grow, bones and muscles, even heart and liver cells. And as you've heard, that's potentially the good news.
We're your Fox in Oklahoma City. Fox 25. This is the 9 o'clock news.
People have been searching for it perhaps since the beginning of time.
And now thousands claim to have found the fountain of youth. Fox 25's Phyllis Williams asks, can human growth hormone make you young again?
Wouldn't you like to have the energy of a baby at 30, 40, even 50-plus years?
If I could turn back time.
Or how about the looks of a Generation Xer when you're approaching middle age?
It does work. Absolutely.
Many Oklahomans are taking this pill and making incredible claims about how it makes them feel.
I'm 45 years old, and I've been on the product now for about 4 months, and I'm seeing some tremendous changes in my body, my toning, my alertness, my energy.
I do feel younger. I feel like I look younger. My skin, I was flabby over my knees and my stomach, and I feel that tightening up.
As we get older, it's like arthritis shows up, arthritis. We have no pain in our entire body. You don't have the aches and the pains and all the things, and I did have some before.
Human growth hormone, or HGH, has been around for 5 decades, but it's only been available on the national scene for about 6 months. HGH is said to reverse the aging process by 10 to 20 years. It is produced naturally in the pituitary gland at the base of our brains. When we're kids, we produce a lot of it. It helps us to grow. If we get too much, we become giants, or too little, we become dwarfs. As we get older, the secretion of HGH declines. Now, some say science has found natural ways to create higher HGH levels in our bodies, rejuvenating the tissues of our bodies.
We have 28,000 clinical studies that shows that HGH will perform those type of things, tightening the skin, and that's what human growth hormone does. As you age, it actually begins to rejuvenate the tissues and organs. So in a sense, you are going backwards in the process of aging. It is possible today to reverse the aging process with increased levels of human growth hormone.
There's no substitute for a well-balanced diet and exercise to keep a body in shape. But those who take it say nothing else has made them feel young again. Phyllis Williams, Fox 25 News.
According to Genesis in the Old Testament, Father Adam lived to be more than 600 years old. Methuselah was the oldest man ever recorded, living over 900 years. Long after the Great Flood, the prophet Abraham lived a prosperous existence of nearly 200 years. What physical attributes did people have thousands of years ago that allowed them such overwhelming and productive longevity? At the turn of the 20th century, the average life expectancy for most men and women was around 45 years of age. Today, the life expectancy of most North Americans will reach approximately 75 years. And according to the gerontologists, half of the post-war baby boomers will achieve the century mark. That's right. Of course, we're talking about chronological ages. Imagine the quality of life you might be leading. What if you could live to be 100 years old and look and feel like a healthy 65-year-old? We can keep looking in vain for the mythical fountain of youth, sought for by every aging generation. But in reality, the secret to renewable longevity already exists inside us all. In fact, the overall deterioration of the body that comes with growing old is not inevitable, according to a published study in the New England Journal of Medicine. Co-authored by Dr. Rudman, he states, "We now realize that some aspects of it can be prevented or reversed." This is in reference to a 6-month clinical study of human growth hormone, or HGH, and its age-reversing properties associated when it is allowed to regenerate in the body. Proper regulation of HGH will prevent symptoms of aging, reverse symptoms of aging, regenerate damaged tissues, and rejuvenate deteriorated organs. The list of benefits to the body are truly amazing. Within as early as 6 months, a person who increases their levels of human growth hormone can experience increased energy levels, increased muscular strength, fat loss, improved vision, improved sleep quality, increased immune function, removes wrinkles and improves skin elasticity, enhanced sexual performance, increased bone mass, faster healing capacity, and some even report rejuvenated hair growth.